Hey, what's up everybody? It's Corey Peterson, your Up North Car Guy, and I'm here at the GR Auto Gallery again with another super cool car to look at. Today we're going to check out this 1988 BMW E30 325 IS. Let's check it out. Okay, so 1988 E30 BMW. When you hear those words, a lot of people, myself included, and Mitchell, who's holding the camera, automatically jump to M3, because that's one of the most coveted BMWs of all time. Is the first generation E30 M3. Everyone knows it's a classic. It's an all-time driver's car. It's fantastic. This 325 IS is about 75% of the performance for somewhere around 30% of the price. So if I grab my phone, and you can do this at home, and I look at the Auto Trader site, right, which I have on here, and search for an M3 similar vintage, and I don't put any restrictions like mileage or any of that kind of stuff on here. There's 5 of them, and they range in price from $89,900 to call for price. So that gives you some sort of idea of how much those E30 vintage M3s are worth now. And you can have, like I said, 70 to 75% of the performance in this car for an absolute fraction of the cost. This car is so cool. It's very largely original. The paint is almost all original except for one of the fenders. There's a couple of little dings and pockmarks in it, which is expected for a 30-plus-year-old car, but all the leather's original, all the interior's original, the headliner, everything. The plexiglass for the sunroof is all original. It's got the original spare in the trunk that I don't even think has been on the ground. This is a really, really cool car. A lot of performance for the money, and it looks great. This is, in my opinion, one of the most desirable summer cruisers you could ever hope for.
How this is so desired to be like the perfect summer cruiser. I've been telling him for years that this is something that I've wanted for so long. And I remember he took the photo of it and was like, guess what we got in?
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me?
When this car showed up, the gentleman drove it here. Beautiful sunny day outside. I took a little snap from the front corner, basically where I'm standing right now. Took a photo of this car, sent it to Mitchell and said, guess what? And then I told Mr. Wade, the owner of the gallery here, I said, Mitchell's gonna wet himself when he sees this thing.
And I did.
And he did.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah, super, super cool car. I mean, if you look at, this is one of the things I look at on older cars. It's like, look at the wheels. The wheels are in great shape. They're not curb rashed, they're not dented or scuffed or dinged. These things are in great shape. When you get this car up in the air, it shows unbelievably. This car is absolutely beautiful once you get it up and off the ground. One of the only modifications on this car is stainless steel catback exhaust. And when you lift it up in the air and you look underneath it, there's no rust, there's no corrosion. The only thing you see is like, oh yeah, that's definitely stainless steel from the catalytic back. Everything else is basically original. We have long history of documented work done to this car. The service history is all there. All the repairs, all that stuff is all there. We've got compression tests for the cylinders. This car has been really, really well taken care of, and it really shows. All right, a couple of the things I wanted to point out about this 325 is the pop-out windows. These are one of the last years of these pop-out windows on these two-door BMWs. These are really cool, pretty rare. And the other thing is the interior itself. The leather inside this car is so clean, and the door panels look amazing. The carpets look great. The inside of this car is unbelievable for the age and the miles that are on it. It's so nice inside still. It's got all the original upholstery. The back seats are perfect. All the seat belts are perfect. It's got the original sound system, the original head unit, all the speakers, everything, all the trim pieces in there are all original. It's amazing how well this car survived the last 30 some odd years of pretty normal driving.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even look at I love the steering wheel in these old BMWs with the horn buttons on the side, and then the little flash of the livery on the bottom spoke of the steering wheel is just the best ever. I love these old BMW interiors. Okay, so that's enough of me talking at you about how cool this car is. I'm gonna let Mitchell do some magic here and show you how cool this car is. All right, so let's take a little walk around this 88 325 IS. You can see the thing is in really good shape cosmetically for the age of the car. Mechanically, the thing is rock solid. It's been driven pretty regularly. This is a California car. It was a California owned vehicle from 88 all the way through 2017 when the current owner bought it out of Florida and brought it up here. So this car has not spent very much time in Michigan at all. It's spent most of its time down south and out west. You can see that the car has been left at the American spec ride height. No one's got in here and chopped it up and dropped it down to Euro spec. I think it looks great just the way it is. Mitchell, you can fight me about that.
I will.
Care. I know you would. I think this car looks great just the way it is, but I can definitely see where you could put a little coilover action on there, drop this car down, and it's still gonna look excellent. The interior looks amazing still on this car. All the door panels look awesome. The seats are still in great shape. The carpets still look great. I love these old BMW 3-spoke steering wheels. Those are
get in over here.
Those are super cool. Everything's super clean. Everything works. Stereo works. All the speakers work.
The livery that they have at the bottom, I always think that's such a cool touch.
Yes, I love the little flash of the BMW livery on the bottom. That's really cool. Pop-out windows on the back. This is one, like I said, this is one of the last years for the pop-out windows on these cars. Those are super cool. I love the little BMW lip spoiler on the back. This was part of the IS deal, is the little lip spoiler on the back here. And then, I mean, even look in the trunk of this car. Everything's just crispy clean in the trunk. I mean, usually you'll see the carpet will be messed up, or there'll be stain, or the spare tire will be out of place. I mean, if you open or lift the carpet up on here, I mean, the spare is still right where it was when it left the factory. That's never even been on the ground, I don't think. Still got the wax mark on the spare.
Sorry, it's a little bit dark in there.
That's fine. And like I said, you know, there's a couple little dings and spots. I mean, there's a ding in the C-pillar back here. Paintless dent would go a long way on a car like this to pull some of those little imperfections out. The paint, by and large, is in really good shape. You know, it's a couple body imperfections, and you know, this is a really cool car that's been around a long time, and it drives great, handles great, shifts smooth. Really nice car for the money. Great value if you're looking to get an older BMW. These are really cool.
Specialty Darth plate.
Yeah, I love the Darth plate. All right, so there we have a little walk around of this 88 325 IS. This vehicle is available online right now. There's a link to the vehicle in the description below. You can go to the GR Auto Gallery website, find more vehicles like this and everything else that's here on the website, grautogallery.com. Follow the gallery on social media at GR Auto Gallery on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're all over the place. You can always follow me at UpNorthCarGuy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You'll find me all over the place. I'm very easy to get a hold of. If you have questions about this vehicle or anything else here at the gallery in Traverse City, by all means, reach out. I'm gonna go find us another cool car to look at, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.